There's something I was going to say.
Mm.
Now I cannot remember what it was.
Is it Helldivers 2 is out today?
Oh, it is. I need to make sure my Xbox is downloading it as it should, but I'm going to go with it's probably not. So I need to validate that it is.
What is this game? It is a
Honestly, I don't even know. Here's the scenario. The
okay.
group of guys that I played with, one of the guys said he was going to buy it, so the rest of us just bought it without even looking at it.
Nice.
I haven't heard anything bad about it, so
That would almost be worth like thinking about, or maybe even writing about. Like like I had this group of guys I played Call of Duty with locally back
hmm.
in Dedham, Massachusetts, and but that's not how it started, right? Like originally it was Halo 2.
Yep.
We had a really hard time getting guys to move to new consoles. Like the thing that held up moving to a different game and then to the 360 was just so many people were like, no, I spent whatever hundreds of dollars in this Xbox, I'm gonna use it. And it's like, okay, but the rest of us would like to kind of move on it.
Mm.
So eventually, anyway, we went on to Call of Duty, whatever. But I feel like we tried other things, like Mech Warrior or something
Yeah.
was one of the ones for a little while. We tried, what else did we try?
The thing is I'm just trying to buy time until Battlefield 6 comes out, and then I inevitably go back to Call of Duty. So this is more of
Yeah,
just a
like a placeholder.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll turn into something that I really like, but
Good.
like the current Call of Duty, they've just like stopped changing Warzone at all, and
No.
no map
Oh
rotation,
well,
nothing.
let me clue you into the alternative, which I know actually, which is it's that might be better than them touching it, because when they touch
Yeah,
it,
that
they
is
do
true.
things like add Beavis and Butthead and
Ugh.
guy from American Dad's in there.
Yeah,
So he's sitting there with a sniper rifle, like super serious military shooter. So the guy's going,
it's
we're
that
gonna
that noise.
score.
That is literally the
It's
Butthead noise or Beavis noise from
it's
the stupid game
unbelievable. I
that
know
is
it's
pushing me
so
away.
irritating. Like it makes no sense. Um,
Anyways, that's
just I guess it could be worse. It could be like Fortnite. Fortnite's got all kinds of stuff. They got the Darth Vader thing
Fortnite
in
was
there, and
always
it's like
Fortnite.
goofy
Like
and cartoonish.
yeah, it was kind
Yeah,
of like that.
it's like where Beavis and Butthead maybe should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Call of
Well,
Duty has always been like
listen,
go watch the trailer for the next one. It's like
the
Black Ops whatever, and then
right.
just whatever. They're video games.
The cartoon with the giant head. You're like, what is happening? So I don't know. We've been heading this direction for a long time. Like, obviously they're like fans and super fans and whatever. And then, like, I don't know, like a game trailer comes out. Like Battlefield 6 is a good example. There's a character in this trailer that I guess is from the games or something. And I don't know, maybe if you're a huge fan, like, yay, he's back. But like, I think we've moved on. Like, uh, the 18th iteration of McTavish or whatever the guy's name is from Call of Duty, who's like the kind of Scottish, whatever they are, soldier guy. Like, it's like, yeah, nobody cares anymore. We just want to play the damn game. Like, I don't have to, like, oh, you got the skin of this minor character from Modern Warfare 3. Like, nice. Whatever. The default character in this version of the game, I think, is a woman. I think I played as that woman for 9 months
You
before
could hold a gun to my head, and I cannot tell you the plot of any Call of Duty game.
well, I could tell you the plot of a couple of them, I
I,
guess. But
I
yeah.
genuinely
Well,
could not, and
yeah,
I
name
probably
like
have completed less
any
than three
Black
of
Ops
them.
2 and on, the more recent Modern Warfares, all those games that were one-offs, like Ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
Warfare, Infinite Warfare, whatever they are. Like, it's like, yeah, no, who cares? Yep. But you know what though? That's, of course, they're doubling down on it, man. They're gonna do like 4-player co-op in Black Ops 7.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Helldivers 2 is out, so
Whatever it is. I kind of want to. It's. I mean, it's. I guess it's well regarded. Like the original was well regarded, whatever that means. There's an Xbox Wire story today about this game being out, which is why I mentioned it. And I don't know that it even explains what it really is.
no, nobody,
There are no
nobody.
screenshots of it in this article.
Could be WinUI 3 for all that we know. Same.
Yeah. Well, it'd be updated more quickly if it was.
It also means that Gears game is out on PlayStation.
Oh, the remastered first one.
Yeah.
Right. So there you go. This has got to be, by my count, I think the third major remastering of this game. The first one was that PC edition they did for Vista that had
Mm,
the levels that were missing from the Xbox version because remember the disc wasn't big
yep.
enough to hold everything, like the dinosaur thing. Um, and then later in life they did like a, I don't know what it was, like just a, I don't know, just a remaster. I don't remember, but it came to the console eventually.
You know
Like
who
when it
doesn't do remasters?
no.
Nintendo, really.
In other words, take literally a game
Hmm.
like Super
I
Mario
guess
Brothers
maybe they
2.
do resell it to you on the same console again, so they don't really feel the need to. Like if you want to
Yeah,
buy it.
this is the Star Wars Disney strategy, right?
Hmm. Enhanced Blu-ray edition, which is really just a Blu-ray edition, which is really just what the IMAX edition was.
Right. All we want, you know, it's like the Star Wars. It's like Star Wars, literally Star Wars, like the original Star Wars. Like, you know, I don't mind that they did all this stuff to it. You know, I don't like it. Doesn't bother me per se. But what does bother me quite a bit is why can't I watch the original?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know?
all they do is just open up the trailer reel or whatever, the film reel, take the saturation button, drag it just a little to the right,
Well, that's the thing.
export.
So when they originally, you know, when the Star Wars movies, which were filmed on film, literally in canisters, sitting in warehouses that were lucky not to burn down, you know, these things got all destroyed, like they were stuck together, and whatever happens to tape. So the initial remastering process for Star Wars involved like restoring the film, and then frame by frame, like hand removing every little black mark on the lens or whatever it was. Right? I mean, so the sad or funny thing, I don't know what it is, but it's both, I guess, is that if they had to do that today, you would be clicking a button pretty much. It would just say, Gemini, fix this, you know, and it would just work, right? Like pretty much. I mean, you have to go back and watch to be sure, but I mean, it's amazing how much time must have been spent doing this, right? Not just, and that's just one movie. But this must have happened to a bunch of movies, right?
Yeah. Well,
Upscale, 4K, HDR, Hexen. I don't
my
know.
daughter needs to get into Star Wars, mostly because I haven't really watched all of them either, but she's like
This is
talked about them.
yep. I mean, she likes, you know, Harry Potter. I know.
Yeah, it's the
She read
same
that thing
kind of.
straight through. It is. I mean, you know, it loses the script quite a bit over the course. But you know, you and I saw that movie in Vegas that time. What was it?
Oh, right.
Rogue One or whatever. That was one of the best ones ever made. Like that was a fantastic movie.
I forgot
And that
about
wouldn't
that.
be a bad way to start because that goes right into the first one, you know, that
Yeah.
they made chronologically. It's good.
See, much like the Call of Duty stuff, I could not tell you the plot of Star Wars either. My brain just does not
Oh, see that I can.
work.
I've lived Star Wars. You got to understand, like Star Wars hit when I was like 11, you know, or 10 or
Yeah.
whatever. It was burnt into my brain. It is one of those milestones where like everything changed, you know. But yeah, it's generational. I mean,
It's
oh,
not
my
that it's
son
not a
loves
good series. It's just my brain just does not follow. My wife and I watched Shrinking last night. I don't know if I could tell you what the show was about.
Oh, it's a great show though. By
It
the
is a
way,
good show.
it's
Like
a really good show.
it's a
And
funny show.
yeah, and it's made, the guy who makes that is Bill Lawrence, and he did like, you know, Scrubs and Cougar Town, which I think I mentioned before to you at least. These are all actually really high quality for like what we would call like a sitcom. And but the best thing about them to me, and this is something that's kind of sorely needed, sadly, in our world, is they're nice.
Yeah,
Like
they're feel goods.
the people actually feel like care about each other and do the right things for each other, and it's even though you know, like it's kind of an adult show, right? I mean, and you know, there are
Oh yeah.
adult elements to it, but it's good natured, and I look, it's not over the top stupid. It's not like a Disney cartoon, but I mean, it's like they're just they're coming from a really good place, and
Mhm.
you hear a name like Cougar Town, you think this can't be any good. This is gonna be stupid, and actually, it's one of the best kind of sitcom, whatever you want to call that. It's excellent. And then Scrubs is just an all-time classic. Amazing.
Have you
Anyway,
gone through season 2 yet?
of
Shrinking.
yeah.
So I won't spoil anything for anybody, but I will say a name of a character that shows up in season 2, which
Mhm.
hurt my brain for a while. Roy
Okay.
Kent is in season 2.
Yes,
It's not his
as
real
a
name, but that's
completely different kind of, yeah. Like, so he's this British actor.
Is he a writer on both of them? I bet he is.
Yeah, he is. No, definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Bill Lawrence had something to do with what's the big one? He's in Ted Lasso, right? I think I could be wrong about that, but if no, I think he does. But if he doesn't, that's the same kind of show, right?
Yeah.
Um, And his transformation in that show is amazing, but also one of the comedic highlights of my life, like just him trying to do TV where he can't not swear or be, a complete like what the guy's like, well, blah blah blah. He's all nuanced. He's like, no, that guy sucks. It's like nice, but yeah, completely different character. So it turns out that guy can actually kind of act. Who knew?
Yeah. How nice must it be though? Like if you're the lead writer, and granted, he's done very good things, especially with Ted
Mhm.
Lasso and all that. It'd be like,
He
you know
was,
what, I'm just gonna
he was
pencil myself
Hercules,
in.
by the way, in some stupid Marvel movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, whatever. It's still a tech podcast.